Welcome to the Coaching Connection podcast, brought to you by the Gateway Training Center, the home for all of your life coach training needs. I am KT Rushton, educator and your trusted friend in the coaching world. I am here to share with you best practices, coaching examples, and tools to help you on your professional coaching journey. As I have contemplated what I wanted one of the first messages I get to share with you to be, I keep circling back to self-care. With the amount of people I get to teach, I've noticed different commitment patterns over the years. One of the assignments in the coaching course is rooted in this self-care element. First, each student completes a self-care assessment, and then they choose 4 different 10-day activities to complete over the 14-week course. I do have different ideas of things students can do, from reading a book for leisure to changing an eating habit, for example. I've noticed that a popular one is increasing daily water intake. To me, though, the most important aspect is that students pay attention to what they need most. Some people find it easy to complete because they're building on self care they already implement. Some get overwhelmed because it feels like another tick box item. And then others share profound insights on what they learn. I just hope that when the academic window closes, the self care door remains fully open. As coaches, if we don't focus on our own self care when we are serving others, Dr. Patrick Williams said that we jeopardize our integrity when we ask others to focus on theirs. Plus, we end up with an empty glass when everybody else's is full. In contrast, if we focus on our own self care, we will gain more time, energy, and resources to continue serving and enjoy what we do as life coaches. Fred actually made a 30-second video for this so you can have a visual representation, which you can find on our Instagram page at the Gateway TC. Years ago, I had a good friend say the following to me: do not write out checks your body cannot pay. How this came about is actually embarrassing. I went bowling and I used a ball that was too heavy, and within, I'd say, 12 hours, I couldn't walk unless I was at this 90-degree angle. Instead of resting and taking instructions to heal, what did a stubborn 25-year-old version of me do? I didn't listen to my body or to people trying to help me. It was when I pushed too far and I was in so much pain that my friend said, don't write out checks your body cannot pay. I imagine this story might sound all too familiar to your own experiences. Perhaps not the bowling ball part, but the element of not listening to your needs. To me, self care is wellness and connection. Connection to who you are, what your body needs, the emotional messages you receive, the mind, and spirituality. In reality, there is a self care element to each domain of life, and it starts within. My coach friend, Ebony Pollard, taught me that self care is internal, anything external is a bonus. What that looks like or means is going to be different for each of us. And I believe that we can be pushed more than we realize. We are stronger than we know. It's when we start to mask what we are experiencing that exhaustion and burnout can happen. Or we experience physical manifestations of what is happening internally, from our thoughts, our emotions, all the way to our diet, what we eat. I recently saw a work of art where a woman had a watering can in her hand, watering flowers, which represented her mind. In part of the caption, the author, Haley Kinsey, wrote, "You deserve the same grace and kindness you give to others. You are worthy of being loved. of having peace and achieving what you go after. Isn't that beautiful? I hope I captured the essence of the image for you. Dr. Scott Gardner, my co captain and mentor, we created the beginnings of the course together, can often be heard using the phrase, deal with your stuff. Typically, he is teaching coaching ethics when I've heard him say it, and what he means is, simply put, take care of you. I am very confident that you want to be a life coach or are a life coach because you want to help others be the best version of themselves, to find joy, to live authentically. You help others set self care intentions. Please don't do it at the cost of your own. When you can, pick a time today where you will have, say, 10 minutes to yourself. Relax and ask yourself, what do I need right now? Or be more specific and ask, what does my body need right now? Listen. And then ask the same question again and see what else comes to mind. Then create an intention to implement what you need.